25 model wannabes were given the chance to attend my academy. To secure a place, they'd have to not only impress me, but the other judges. British fashion designer Julian MacDonald, award-winning stylist and creative director Grace Woodward, and top catwalk fashion model Charlie Speed. To narrow down the girls, we push them to their variants, and sometimes beyond.
I don't want anything else.
This week, the girls moved into their top model house.
This blew me away.
Julian puts them through their paces on the catwalk.
The thing is with you, Holly, you walk like every designer's nightmare.
And a lingerie shoot proves to be too much for some.
I just can't do it.
14 girls remain and will face me and my fellow judges, Julian, Grace and Charlie.
But there can only be one Britain's next top model.
When we arrived at the studio, we saw that Charlie was there, and we looked around. There were loads of different props and big empty frames. I was thinking, they're definitely going to make me pose.
Hi, ladies.
Hi!
First of all, let me say congratulations on making the final 14. But, girls, if you thought the Modelling Academy was tough, you're in for a big shock, because this competition is about to really kick off. Now, as you can see, we've got 6 props. Now, I'm going to call you down in pairs, and I want you to choose a prop each, get behind a frame, and strike your best pose. And I want you to change it every time I shout. I want you to use what you've seen in the magazines to prove to me that you can really cut it in this industry.
It was quite daunting, obviously. I don't know, it kind of confused me because there wasn't a photographer there as well, but I suppose it's just getting into it, really, isn't it?
OK, first up, Amber and Charlotte, if you'd like to choose a prop.
I was gonna go for the banana, and I literally went to grab it and last minute chickened out. And I picked up the flowers.
OK, go. Change. Pretty good so far, pretty good. Change.
When I was posing, I was thinking high fashion, editorial. But I really enjoyed it, actually.
Arch your back.
I thought I was going to be really quite bad, but I was quite in control.
OK, well done, girls. OK, next up we have Olivia and Joy. Go, just go. That's it. Think about what you're actually holding and then try and use it in context to a certain extent.
When Joy was posing, I didn't think she was that confident, and she just seemed to like wobble loads and shake loads. She thinks that she's a bit of a dark horse, but I don't think she is.
I like that. You can hold that.
I think Susan did really well. She was very dramatic and experimental.
That's it. Really arch it, really get into it. Right, change. Go. What are you doing with the banana?
Slipping on it.
Are you slipping on it?
Hannah and the banana.
I feel that I take it a lot more seriously than she does. She doesn't really give a really.
Go. Go.
My pair was Kirsty. I felt like, you know, this is a competition between me and her, survival of the fittest. And obviously, we knew who the fittest was.
Go. Go. Modelling isn't just about your face, it's about every part of your body from here to toe.
When I was doing my poses, I was trying to be creative and include posture because I did ballet for 12 years.
It's all quite dance-like. Try and just do something different. The classic editorial leaning poses.
Next time I'll try and be a bit more editorial. I think I got carried away with the whole shape thing.
Go. Okay, go.
The prop I chose was flowers because I like flowers.
Get some real fire in your eyes.
Okay. It was a lot harder than I thought it would be because I had like a lot of ideas then when I got up there. Nothing like came out.
Okay, change it again.
For me, the hat just felt like a really natural thing to use. I just thought of loads of poses, like loads. I did feel like I'd nailed it.
Put your props down. And Delita, if you want to go with Charlotte's group, and Harleen, if you want to go with Amber's group.
When Charlie put us into two groups, it became apparent that there was a winning and a losing group.
Now, I have in my hand here the keys to your new home. Whichever group has done the best gets to go into the house first. They also decide when the losing group gets to go into the house. And I think the best group was... you.
When I found out I was in the winning team, it was fantastic.
We deserve to win, because I believe we were the best.
Out, go, 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 all of you go.
You guys are not coming in yet.
Sorry!
When I walked into the house, I was absolutely stunned. It's so much better than anything I could have ever imagined.
Oh my gosh, I was really shocked when I saw her. I didn't know what to expect, but it blew me away.
There was like goodie bags, 2 goodie bags each of like really expensive stuff, so obviously I was absolutely over the moon.
I actually couldn't grab enough stuff. I felt like such a beast.
I couldn't believe we had to wait outside. It was like, they could have like at least let us in after like 10 minutes, you know, but it's like 10 minutes, went to 20 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes, like 45 minutes, like what the hell?
I can't believe we have the choice. Power! What are we gonna do?
Leave them outside. I didn't feel bad for the guys waiting outside because I know that if they won, they'd do it exactly the same.
They did make a point. It only takes about 5 or 10 minutes maximum to look around a house and to grab your bed and to have a drink or whatever.
It got to a point where I just thought, oh God, it's really, really unfair to leave them out there this long.
Alicia, you're beautiful!
I'm jealous of these.
Uber jealous that I didn't win the vanity case and the hair straighteners and the hair dryer. And
I love that. That's quite nice.
I don't like being a loser, and it just makes you realise that you've got to put full 110% effort into whatever you do.
If you lot are going to become top models, then you need to master the art of the catwalk. Stop.
What is that?
Thing is with you, Holly, you walk like every designer's nightmare.
I just can't do it.
You've been doing this since you were a toddler, but can you do it with style? Start limbering, girls, because tomorrow you need to put your best foot forward. Love, Elle.
When I walked into the warehouse and I saw Julian standing there, I thought instantly, okay, yeah, we're going to be doing catwalk.
Hi, ladies, and welcome. If you lot are going to become top models, then you need to master the art of the catwalk. And today we're going to find out who has it and who doesn't. To help me do this, can I introduce international casting agent Sarah Murray.
Hi, girls.
For us to see exactly how you walk, we need to see your bodies. So each of you will be wearing one of these.
Yeah!
school catsuits are awesome!
They are not flattering, there is nowhere to hide, but they will enable us to see exactly where you are going wrong.
I thought, yeah. Let's get into action.
Now we find out who has it and who hasn't. Could Susan take the centre, please?
What's going on with your feet here? You're crossing over, you're like this. Just give me a walk like you walk down the street.
I always viewed catwalk as this sort of posy kind of vain thing.
Much better already.
It was more just about being confident, but being normal, like, you know, just walking normal. I didn't realise that it was so easy, actually.
Your whole of your front of your body is going forward. You look like you're about to fall over. We need to realign you completely.
The thing is with you, Holly, you walk like every designer's nightmare, because you actually walk as if you're coming out of a nightclub. Too sexy.
You're kind of trotting along, not walking.
You need to take it serious, Rochelle.
Why are you looking at us? You're meant to be looking ahead. Now you look like you're trying to run. We're having trouble walking in a straight line. That is a straight line, not that.
I didn't actually, personally, I didn't think I was that bad. I was thinking, all right, you've had enough pics at me now. Can I go back seriously?
I felt quite nervous, but because I love the catwalk so much, I overcame that. And I also feel I've got like a little bit of a soft spot for Julian. I think it's probably because we are both Welsh, but he's just a little character.
Amelia's one of the best so far, girls, so you should copy what she's doing.
She was so graceful in a really beautiful kind of, like, really easy way.
She's a wee dark horse in this competition, a bit of a triple threat, so gotta watch out for her.
My catwalk is awful, to be honest. I never wear heels, so I just can't walk in them.
Your arms are almost detached from your body. You are walking with your arms like this.
Very interesting walk. Haven't seen one of those for a long time, but not in a good way. OK, Hannah, wiggle your hips a bit. Get a bit of movement in there. That's it.
Hula hoop, that's it.
I'm a terrible model, but it's OK because I'm a brilliant person.
Well, Tiffany, you've got a lot of work to do. Such a shame.
Tiffany, I don't really know what to say about her. She left me a bit speechless. Shoulders are back, your head's up, your chin's up, hips a bit forward. You need to practice. That's the only way you're going to improve.
Stop.
What is that?
You look like a curly-whirly. You're like a wobbling like this.
I didn't know what a curly-whirly was. I had to ask the rest of the girls. And then when they described it to me, I was like, OK.
Stop. Joy, that was absolutely awful. What the hell are you doing? You look like a model, you have a fantastic body, you walk like a monkey.
I'm not going to lie, I don't think I'm good at catwalk. It's not my strong point.
And the thing is, you will never become a professional model unless you can walk on a catwalk.
I don't believe what he was saying about that. There's plenty of models that don't do catwalk whatsoever and they've made enough money off it, so...
Good start.
I felt quite confident, you know, Julian's at the end and he's got this great big smile on his face. So, yeah, I felt good.
Kirsty has something that you girls don't have. She has an attitude, but an attitude that's convincing.
Personally, I don't like it. I wouldn't want to work with attitude and all of that.
Girls, I have organised for you to walk in a fashion show at London Fashion Weekender at Somerset House. Unfortunately, there are only 2 places. Sarah and I have agreed that the 2 girls that are going to take these places are Kirsty and Amelia. Now, you can each pick one friend to watch you.
Nicola.
I'll pick Susan.
The show is this afternoon. You must leave straight away.
Wish us luck.
When we went backstage, we saw all these amazing clothes, dresses, then our hair was done, then our makeup was done. It was amazing.
The hairdressers were attacking my hair. There was 2 of them working on it because of the length, but it was fantastic.
I haven't been to any fashion shows before, and sitting on the front row as well was just incredible. Felt like a celebrity.
When I was waiting backstage, I was excited and ready to go, you know. Nerves wasn't really there, and I'm surprised because I do usually get a little bit of nerves.
The rest of the models weren't even as good as her, so I didn't think it was her until she walked up close, and I was like, oh my God, you look fantastic.
When I was on the runway, it was amazing because, you know, I was the centre of attention and I had the cameras on us, flashes, people going woo from the background, and I liked it.
I barely recognised her because she had her hair scraped back off her face and she looked like... It was really cool.
When I was out there on the catwalk, I just focused, really absolutely had the time of my life. Fantasy world, on Fantasy Island. And today, you'll be modelling my underwear. We've also thrown in 3 male models.
I just can't do it.
That can turn a supermodel into a glamour model. Can any of you manage to stay on the right side? Be ready by 7. Love, Elle.
We're naked! It's either going to be lingerie or nude.
Yeah.
I don't care either way. If you want to win it, you got to do it.
The next morning, we all arrived at this huge sort of country-style mansion. And I could smell animals, and I was actually getting quite worried, because obviously farm animals are like cows and pigs and that.
Hi there, ladies. I'm Victoria Holt. I'm the designer of Fred & Ginger London, and today you'll be modelling my underwear. It's important for you to know that my collection is glamorous, but sexy. Seductive, but definitely not sleazy. This is not a page 3 shoot. You'll be modelling in pairs around different locations around this house, but that's not all. We've also thrown in 3 male models, and here they are.
When the 3 boy models walked out, my reaction was, oh yes, it made my day.
Obviously there were good-looking guys, but doing a lingerie shoot with guys is just like not the best for my culture, so I was quite apprehensive.
Okay then, girls, so enjoy yourselves and get yourselves into hair and makeup. Shane Woodward, my photographer.
How you guys doing? Why don't you start off? You're on the floor.
We were first for the photo shoot. It makes it a bit easier when you don't know what's going on.
You two girls, you know, just having loads of fun. You're enjoying yourselves.
The brief was basically we just finished a party and it was a scenario of a threesome.
All right. Two more. Okay, good.
What's the strawberry? Maybe feed her the strawberry.
Pull her down. Go and bite her lips, Christy. Bite her lip. Good.
It's a bit like a lesbian orgy. It was a bit creepy, but you had to get into it, otherwise you'd have had a crap photo.
Good, yeah. Hey, do it. Yeah, good. Go ahead.
The male model was Jamal. He wasn't really involved, he was just a prop. It was more me and Joy playing with each other, which is new because I've never done that before.
I think Kirsty was actually really strong. I mean, she came across so well. She's very confident. You're a little bit evil as well. Like, you're the devil, okay? So we've got heaven and hell, so you're like... Joy really struggled, actually. I think she wasn't quite so confident. She was very aware of her hair, you know, and she kept getting her hair in her face. So, you know, I just don't know whether we've got the shot for her or not.
Good, last one. All right, whatever. It's cool, man. Good job. Good job, guys.
I think it went pretty well.
It went well. It is difficult, but at the end of the day, we've got to think that, you know, if we were in the industry, then it's something we would have to do.
Okay, good, nice. Keep going, okay? Now, Nicola, it's great, Nicola.
I like the underwear for the shoot. It was really nice. It was very girly but sexy at the same time, but I didn't feel very safe in it at all.
Yeah, that's great.
Victoria had to keep coming up and adjusting me because my boobs just kept falling out. It made me feel uncomfortable, but I just thought, you know what, there's nothing I can do about it, so I just need to get on with it.
Okay, take the kimono off. Just take it off, drape it wherever. Drape it on the bedpost.
When I got into set, I was asked to take my kimono off, and it just made me feel really degraded. We just don't do things like that because I'm Sikh.
Nice. Throw the balloon, get rid of the balloons. Nicola, get rid of the balloons. Keep going. Just go down, keep looking up at me. You're laughing.
And all I could think about was, what is my mum going to be thinking? And what is my boyfriend going to be thinking? You know, rolling about half naked with a guy you just don't know.
Wow, look at you girls. Gorgeous. And you're going to be modelling with Remy.
He was very happy that me and Olivia was his partners. He was smiling like a Cheshire cat.
You're more sexy, so I mean, I want you grabbing at his...
You're an animal, you want him.
I enjoyed playing the role of Lady of the Manor, and I had like my servant down there at my knee, and then I had him up there, and I felt comfortable in that shot.
Just turn your body a little bit more towards the cool. Good.
I'm used to being like the main focus in the picture, so it was kind of hard to give her the limelight.
Good.
And then we swapped roles, which I thought was really good because it gave me an opportunity to have the upper hand in the picture.
Good. Okay, let me see her face a little.
Alicia played the role of the bitch. Very good. I was like, okay, yes, good on ya. But yeah, I know she was all over me, looking back at me and everything. I was like, wow, powerful.
Nice. Yeah.
It's the strongest shoot, yeah. I really thought they were so strong. Alicia really pulled it through. I really loved her look. You know, she really kind of followed the direction perfectly.
You go with it. Nice. Get a little bit lower. Yeah. Maybe bring him this way. Maybe both arms leaning back, you know. More glamorous.
Aggressive but pretty.
Okay, so you're perfect there.
When I first started, I was very aware of not wanting to be too glamorous and too pretty. So I went in kind of and was a little bit rougher. Maybe it was because I disliked the model.
Good. Ashley, come down. Good.
Yeah, I definitely fancied Ashley. How could you not? The guy's delicious. Yum.
Let me see his torso. Drop your arm. Good, guys. Good.
I don't know whether they've got boyfriends or something, but maybe they're trying to sort of hold back a little bit. There was a little bit of tension. They weren't fully relaxed around Ashley, yeah, for sure.
All right, we got it.
Oh God, I felt so unsexy. But maybe I looked good. I don't know.
I was the opposite. I think rather sexy, but there you go.
Oh.
That's what a hot guy does for you.
Okay. Nice. Just tell you to leave, you're doing good. Just move around a little more. Just play with that. And the only thing I can say is don't put the wine glass in front of your face.
Okay.
Yeah? Good. So sometimes you're looking back and then you're just like, imagine you have friends over here, you're like, oh my God, you know?
The photographer kept on repeating to Delita about what she should do constantly. And I felt that she struggled a bit.
and it took longer.
Just a bounce like this, okay? A little bounce like this, and if the wine comes out, it's cool, okay? Just try it a few times. Go ahead. I missed it. Ready? Again.
I was very confused because if he's telling me, like, if someone says, like, hold the glass of wine, jump up, look like jealous, am I drinking the wine or am I, like, hiding behind it? So I was just, like, asking, you know, just to, like, trying to understand more what he wanted.
Try something, you know? So he's up there, and I just want you to kind of, like, pull on his elastic, get on your toes, and look down his pants.
The photographer asked me to look down his boxers, and I thought, oh God, I was not going to do that. And so I just pulled the boxes from the back, and he was happy with that.
Okay, cool. We got it. Thank you very much.
Delita and Tiffany did really well. There were a few issues, in fact, with Delita for sure, because she really needed so much direction. She obviously lacked confidence, so she needed that confidence pushed on her from Shane. I think Tiffany did really well. I loved her look. She was very cute, very girly.
When you're coming towards the camera, throwing it at me, spinning around, good.
Lovely.
I think because I'm really good friends with Rochelle, and we got along with Jamal, we just had fun with it. There was loads of energy on set, and it was really, really good, and we were just all sort of laughing and giggling around with each other.
Sorry, kissing her. Okay, Rochelle, I want you to grab her, just pull her up, stand her up. Hang on.
Are we like kissing or snogging?
Obviously it was lingerie, so I knew it would be raunchy and we'd be asked to do things that we wouldn't normally be asked to do.
Kissing her, good. All right, good. Yeah, good. And I want you to now... Good.
I think Rochelle had a bit of a soft spot for him, to be honest. I didn't say that.
Rochelle and Charlotte it was actually a pleasure to shoot them. It was great fun, you know, they both brought loads of energy to the shot, and I think Rochelle actually was really, really strong. Really liked her look. She kept giving us loads of different poses. Charlotte, I mean, she's just bags of fun. She was just, you know, it'd be interesting to see whether she can do something completely different, but, you know, she really suited the shoot.
Very nice. Okay, good. So exactly, so you're pushing away, so really go in on it, and go in and try to grab her ears, you know, good.
I felt as if the shoot was one big orgy. I felt some shots were quite inappropriate, but I had to do it because that's what I was expected to do.
Hannah, if you can kind of just drop that down a little bit, yeah?
I was having a mare in general with just boobs hanging out everywhere and, like, tape trying to be strapped onto me.
All right.
Hannah, I felt, was a little bit uncomfortable. You know, she's a slightly bigger girl, so I think, you know, in terms of the garments not fitting perfectly, yeah, I think she kind of struggled a little bit.
I take everything as a bit of a joke, but today I think it just got a little bit more serious. I never want to lose sight of who I am, and me in, like, lingerie isn't really very me.
Just having the most horrible time, and I don't know what to do.
Why are you having a horrible time?
It's just not me. This whole thing is just not me, and I feel ridiculous because it's such a massive opportunity, but I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
Mummy, I can't. I just feel like I'm just losing myself completely and just becoming someone that I'm not. I don't enjoy modelling. I feel exposed. I feel like I just feel disgusting. I just can't do it.
You two have scrubbed up really well.
I can sum that up as totally whatever.
What kind of issue on set did you have?
Charlie, what do you think would happen?
That's quite funny.
Can I just say something very quickly?
Girls, welcome to your first time in the elimination room, where, unfortunately for one of you, the competition ends here. Now, to help me with this very difficult decision is my wonderful panel of judges. To begin with, international fashion designer extraordinaire, Julian McDonald.
Hi, girls.
Hi. Award-winning stylist and art director Grace Woodward. Grace styles for the Sunday Times Style, and she's worked with models and celebrities, including Noémie Lenoir.
Hello, ladies.
Hi.
Hi. We have the gorgeous Charlie Speed, who has worked for Calvin Klein with Kate Moss and has modelled for designers like Prada, Gucci, and many more.
Hi, ladies.
Hi. And I'm very excited to introduce our guest panelist this evening, fashion casting director and your runway mentor, the beautiful Sarah Murray.
Hi, girls.
Hi. Let's talk about the prizes. The girl who becomes Britain's next top model will win a contract with Models One, a campaign with Revlon Cosmetics, and a 6-page fashion spread for Company magazine, including the cover. So let's start with Kirsty and Joy. Now, Kirsty, congratulations. I heard you won the walking challenge.
It was brilliant. I didn't expect it to be like that. The girls backstage were very friendly and, you know, they gave some good advice. I enjoyed it.
Let's have a look at your best shot. It's such a strong jawline there, such a beautiful picture and great connection between the two of you. And I'd just like to say, from a lingerie point of view, the bra looks fabulous. And that's part of your job, is not only for you to look good, but the clothing to look good, and that's not easy with lingerie. This is a business that I know very well. So why don't we have a look at your best shot, Joy?
I'm just so thrilled to see that. It's brilliant. You're right in the light. I'm believing you in the eyes. I'm believing the story. I'm believing it. They're there. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. And next we have Hannah and Amelia. Hannah, how are you feeling today?
All right, I've been having a bit of a kerfuffle all week.
Why is that?
I've just tried to been embracing being sexy and poised, and it's been a bit of an uphill battle so far, but...
Do you know what? I totally understand that. When I first started, I had a real problem with my body. I felt tall, I felt bigger than everybody else, and I found it really difficult. But as I got older, I learned to master it. And that's something that I see with you. It's about sort of understanding your body and embracing that part of you rather than being embarrassed by it. Let's see your best shot. Ooh, Sophia Loren. Very sexy. She looks gorgeous.
I mean, you look smouldering, really serious and really sexy, it's a surprise. It's a pleasant surprise.
And Amelia, how are you feeling? I'm feeling great, thanks. Of course, because you won the walking challenge.
So how did it go?
It was one of the best days of my life. It was great, really great, full of energy. Let's look at your best shot. Okay. Wow. I think you look amazing. How do you feel? I'm not sure about my face, but I like the way my body is.
I agree. I can't read your expression here, and I know I'm obsessed with your faraway look, but I'm getting a little bit, much less, but a little bit of it here.
You two have scrubbed up really well. From two ordinary girls to two, yet again, beautiful creatures to be desired.
Next we have Olivia and Alicia. Olivia, let's see your best shot.
You know, you are beautiful, do you know what I mean? But I think when they try to make an effort with you, it looks forced. I think the more natural you are, the more intriguing you become. For me as a designer, I think that's how you should portray yourself as a model.
Olivia, how was it having your head so close to that male model and his boxer shorts?
That wasn't the worst one. I had to buy his boxer shorts as well. But I think I got into I was comfortable when I walked in there, which was strange, because I was a bit nervous beforehand.
What kind of issue on set did you have?
Charlie, what do you think would happen? Gorgeous girls in lingerie, guy in boxer shorts, and her head is about 2 feet away from his stomach. What do you think might have happened?
That's quite funny. I never did that in my day, obviously.
I bet. Let's have a look at Alicia's best shot. Wow, smoking.
I'm a bit shocked. When I first saw the picture, I was like...
This isn't a good picture.
Yes,
you
it
know?
is.
No, it's not, Grace. You know what? Everybody looks awkward.
I have to disagree with Julian. I love this shot. She's proving that you're versatile.
Amber and Susan. Amber, let's have a look at your best shot. Your body looks amazing.
You know what? You could turn a gay man straight.
I don't feel like we see enough of your face, and I don't know if it's the choice of the picture, but I think it's also our responsibility as a model to really make sure that we give the camera the best angle of our faces, and that's just about learning. Now, Susan, I'd like to see your best shot.
Wow.
Hello.
Smouldering.
Beautiful.
I think it's great. I think it's quite naughty. It shows that you can react with the surroundings naturally.
So, Tiffany, let's look at your strongest shot.
It's very sexy. I didn't expect it to be so sexy.
I think you look hot, hot, hot here.
And now, Delita, let's look at your best picture. Ooh, a little bit coquette, is she? Nice knickers. Over the shoulder.
I'm disappointed because I really wanted to see a great picture from you, but you haven't shown me a great picture.
It's lacking a bit of energy in your face and your eyes. Do you know what I mean? It's lacking something.
Next we have Harleen and Nicola. Girls, 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 girls. Why the long face?
The photo shoot I wasn't that keen on. I know that I said I would do lingerie and everything, and I don't have a problem with modelling lingerie. What I did have a problem with was having to like straddle a male model. Just from my culture, I just feel like
it's a stretch for you, I understand.
It was hard because I didn't want to disappoint my mum, but I really want to be here.
Why don't we have a look at your shot so we can understand what was disturbing you about it? See, I think you look amazing.
If you want to get on in this industry, no matter the way you've been brought up, you have to do your job to the nth degree.
I think you just have to be professional about this and you have to just get on with it.
Do you like it?
I do. It's just kind of hard to believe it's me.
There you go. Nicola, why don't we have a look at your strongest shot? This is my favourite photograph of all the pictures. I never see you like this. That's why I like it.
It's quite difficult to get that kind of genuine, playful attitude, and sometimes you're going to be asked to do that to get a shot, and not everyone can conjure that up. And it's especially interesting, as most of the time you're not exactly the most flamboyant girl here.
And finally, Charlotte and Rochelle. Charlotte, let's look at your best shot.
I'm always concerned that you're too smiley, girl. This really works for you here. I'd also like to see a shot where it's not all about the smiles and see if you can pull it off, but I do love this shot.
So let's look at Rochelle's best shot. I think if you'd been the same body position but looking straight into the camera, it would have been a killer.
Yeah. There was no control in this picture whatsoever.
I agree.
But Rochelle, you know, if I was a woman, I'd want to buy those knickers and bra. I mean, they look great. You know, it's got that sex appeal, and it's definitely fun.
Underwear looks good, and that is important. Well done, girls.
Thank you.
So now the judges need some time to deliberate, and when you come back into the room, we will be telling you which one of you will be going home. So this is always the difficult part. One girl has to go. We've got Joy first up, and I think she looks absolutely beautiful here.
Joy just continuously brings me more joy.
I think Joy is slightly less confident than a lot of the other girls, but if she finds that, she'll go a long way.
Kirsty?
Yeah, I love Kirsty. You know, she's been transformed from an ugly duckling to a swan. She looks great.
Hannah? Well, I think Hannah's got to want to be here. Hannah has to want to work. She has to embrace what she's doing here, and you know, she's a lot of potential.
But there are a lot of girls who do really want to be here. So, I mean, do we really have time to sort of waste on Hannah if she doesn't really want to be here, you know?
Let's look at Amelia.
I think with a redhead, you are generally stereotyped into this whimsical look, so she needs to make herself more modern.
Olivia.
I'm just not convinced by this girl at all. Even when she stands in front of me, I'm not convinced about her.
Me neither. Alicia?
You know, Alicia is a black beauty, but unfortunately she can't walk on the catwalk, and that's her biggest problem.
Yes, but Gillian, she's really determined to get that right. She is actually one of the more determined girls that I've seen.
Here's Amber.
Amber surprised me in every shot she's taken so far. I think she's got a great body. I want to give her a bit more time. I'm not sure yet.
Susan reminds me of Julianne Moore. I think she has the personality of an actress. She wants to be an actress. I know that's of her detriment to some of you guys. I think it's her benefit.
Tiffany.
She really is a multi-sex bomb. I think she's going to go a long way. She's definitely one for the men.
Now, Delita, I know this is really difficult because she looks terrible in this picture.
She always surprises me in her pictures again, but I'm not sure if she's really got what it takes.
I know you don't agree with me. I see something in Holly.
She's just torn. She likes the idea of being a model, but she also doesn't want to disappoint her family. I don't think her family should be disappointed with this shot at all.
Nicola,
Very mousy in real life, really gorgeous in this picture. I can sum that up as totally whatever. Charlotte.
Yeah, I love this shot. Really impressed with the way she's holding her body as well. She's thinking about that. So, yeah, good.
Rochelle. I think she compares herself to Naomi. Very much so. And I don't think that's helping her at all. There's only one anyway. There's no space for another one. I have 14 beautiful girls in front of me, but I have only 13 photographs in my hand. These 13 photographs represent the girls that are still in the running to becoming Britain's next top model. The first name I'm going to call is Joy. Well done. Thank you so much. Amelia. Well done. Kirsty. Harleen. Charlotte. Amber. Very well done. Susan. Alicia. Olivia. Well done. Tiffany. Nicola. Rochelle.
Thank you. Can I just say something very quickly? I'm not sure what's on that card, but if it's me, then I'd rather it be Delita, because I've been thinking about this for a few days. I've not taken this lightly, but this isn't me, I don't think. I wish I could do it, because I'm sure out there they are looking for a 6-foot big boat Limmy model, but honest to God, I can't do it. No, don't, because you're making me cry. I'm like, never can I.
I don't know what's on that card, but I'd rather...
It's true.
Honestly, I'd rather not know.
Would you like to step down?
I would.
Come here. Give me a hug. Are you relieved? No, well, that's good.
Sorry, thank you for the opportunity.
Really well, and I wish you luck in the future in everything that you choose to do. Well done, you. Delita, it looks like you've got a lifeline.
I just don't think I want to be a model, and whether I was on that card or not, it's irrelevant, because Delita wants it more than me, and I'm not going to want to take somebody else's thing. And what I was worried about was that I was losing sight of being me. It's all been an amazing experience, and it's made me realise what I want to do with my life. I think I want to teach English.
Next time on Britain's Next Top Model, the girls are set a style challenge by Makita Oliver.
Now this guy is wow.
I have to deal with tears at a makeover.
How long do you want it to be?
Really short, like a pixie.
And at the photo shoot, Tiffany finds it hard to hide her emotions.
Thought she was going to cry.
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous. Well, tomorrow afternoon there's a live web chat with one of the judges on our Facebook page. Grace Woodward will be online from 1 p.m. to answer all of your questions. Just go to bntm.tv for more information. We're rolling out more new stuff next tonight with brand new 4 Weddings US.